Weird. Let me resize. Yeah. There we go. Just didn't like me. All right, so back at it again. New chapter. Chapter 7, I think, right? That somber music. So let's just refresh ourselves here. See how things are going around, going throughout town. Oh, we're on chapter 8, actually. Okay. Yeah, we kind of learned some information. Aprilis died. I wonder if she really did die. I never imagined the Knights would dare occupy the Governor General's. Master Shadowlord isn't the sort to do something like this without a plan. Ram will be sure to intervene sooner or later. How does he plan to resist? Brother, if you're up there, please watch over us. Need to get in touch with my subordinates and assess the situation first and foremost. Looks like we're all preparing for something big. Speak to you in a bit, Dogi. Adol, thank goodness you're up. That means you're okay, right? You have no idea how rattled we were, especially after what happened with Dad. Oh, geez, look at me. Even Archie didn't get this snivelly. Besides, Yufa and Krisha have things way worse than me right now. So just let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Adol, I've got your backs.
Say the word and I'll make it.
Lapis bead. Okay, well now that's null gear. Wow. Null all. Damn. I think I have those Tellurian talismans.
Let me know if you need it. Say the word and I'll make it. Well, come back anytime.
Yeah.
That was some sigh I received there. She had this real stink eye on when she ran out earlier, like she meant business. But now that she's just been like this ever since. I guess she just needs some time to get all her troubles out, huh? Ooh, allergies acting up. I'll stay here in case she wants someone to talk to.
Goodbye. See you later.
Oh, it's just you, Adol. You do not look as terrible as I thought you would. We have been trying to lift the mood here with no customers. There is nothing else to do. I thought that the assassination of the Cardinal was the only thing I was living for. I could not hazard a guess as to what has happening to me. You gotta find your new purpose. Gotta find your new purpose.
Hey.
Up and at 'em, sunshine. Got a feeling these new prisoners and the Glean Revolution are related. I don't care what the plan is, so long as there's one to screw with. And Shadowlord would have no choice but to face me. He only has one thing on his mind. I think this chapter we need to make the notch gauge hit 200 or something. Let me look at this guide. On chapter 8. Yeah, we need 200. Alright, not bad. What do they plan on doing with all these prisoners? Moreover, why now of all times? First primordials, now innocent people? I've got a bad feeling about this. Dad, what are you doing? Maybe it's because of what happened to Aprilis. Thinking about the prison only makes me sad. Still, I know I have to be brave. With the Monstrum's curse and our gifts, I know we can save Carla. That's right, Carla was taken. Oh, Adol, darling? I apologize for the sudden request, but would you come with me? An
I
event.
hope I didn't make you wait, my dear Adol. There's something I wanted to give you. I don't know if I'll have another chance. Here you are.
Gladiator medallion. Oh, this must have been when he was a gladiator.
Isn't the gladiator carving so elegant and fierce? That's the first medallion I ever won after I became a gladiator once upon a time. It was a good luck charm that I held very dear.
Wow, and you're just giving it to us?
There's no need to hesitate. I suppose it would be difficult for you to accept it after hearing all of that. But I insist that you have it, Adol. And I'm certain that it works. You can take that to the bank. If I didn't, I wouldn't have retired looking this immaculate.
Isn't this important to you? No, I'm gonna say, are you sure about this?
You mean...
I know he's
Yes.
important to him.
I'm sure. I have things that are more important to me now. When I saw you carried in from the prison, unconscious, I was surprised at how upset the sight made me, despite having been through hell and back myself. It reminded me of a companion whom I owed for saving my life. It just goes to show how much you all mean to me. It's a shame that it took almost losing you for me to understand that.
They all care about you too.
Oh, Adol, mon cher, you really shouldn't tease me so. You're the heart of the dandelion, Adol.
What's that about?
If I can do my part and keep you safe, then I'm sure we'll all be just fine. I sincerely believe in you. No matter what comes to pass, just be sure to come home, okay? Now that you understand, take this medallion without another word out of you. You be sure to take good care of it, okay, Adol, my darling?
Your affinity with Shantae is now at max. Cool. Awesome. I wonder if that was the last journal entry. Well, there's still one more, but we do have max affinity. I do believe I've heard the name Morban before. The legend tells me of a spirit of the Loire River who shares its fortune with fishermen. But he is as real as you and me. It's like a fairy tale come true.
Go get him out there, darling.
Heralds of the Bells. The following 2 salutations were posted in private away from the eyes of the average patron. Time is drawing nigh. The bells of freedom have finally begun to toll. Any objections? Do something about it then. M. So, yeah, about this note, I was thinking anyone with some time on their hands could take care of it. Come and see me if that ends up applying to you. Dogi. Ah, Sarati. I finally pinned down the hidden cache I've been looking for. And about time, too. What do you say we go on a little treasure hunt? That catches your interest? Meet me behind the collapsed building in the prison outskirts. I'll be waiting. Yes, you have to come here if you need any medicine. Sorry to just drop that on you, but you understand, right? Oh, look, I think we reached max affinity with Silhouette. Professor Valen has summoned me. He told me he had completed preparations for a ritual to harvest a certain tree nut. Would you be interested in joining us at all?
Yeah.
So they're finally ready for harvest. Yes, he says that eating one may fix my eyes. Awesome.
Now then, the ritual has been completed according to the Norse scriptures. You may pick one of the nuts now, Silhouette.
Yes, Professor.
Silhouette picked one of the nuts from the tree.
It's finally happening.
That's right. We must place our utmost faith in the ancient Norse traditions.
You'll be able to remove your mask soon.
Yes. I just need to have faith and trust in the professor. I am very eager to be free of this mask. It's quite heavy. Okay.
Wow, that's a crunchy nut. Silhouette eats the nut in one bite.
It tastes like grass.
Never mind the taste. Have your eyes been healed?
I don't feel any different. Let me try removing my mask.
What does she look like?
It's so amazing, Professor!
Uh,
The sky and the trees. Oh, it's all so vibrant and colorful.
she couldn't see color in that mask?
Thank the gods! It's a success! Oh, we finally did it, Silhouette!
Yes, we did, Professor. I don't know how long it's been since I've seen the world for how it truly is. I never imagined it would be this beautiful.
Aw. You won't need that mask anymore.
You're right, Adel. I can finally be free of this heavy mask.
I'm glad all that research into the ancient Norse customs paid off. It seems my hypothesis was accurate. You are a descendant of Norse oracles. We succeeded in suppressing their extraordinary power residing within you.
Oh, I don't really understand all that complicated history stuff. All I know is that it wouldn't have been possible without you both.
Aw.
Huh? That's odd. Everything's turning red again.
The Grimwald Knox?
Adel, watch out! Behind you!
Silhouette's help you defeated it quickly and without much effort. Did I skip that by accident? I'm sure.
Good work, Adel. Professor, what does this mean? My eyes, they're back to how they were.
It appears as though the effects of the nut were only temporary.
Damn.
I failed. I should not have been so quick to assume success. I have no other leads from the scriptures aside from this. I'm terribly sorry, Silhouette.
You don't need to be, Professor. You've already done so much for me. We know that these nuts work. I can just eat one if I ever feel like taking off my mask. So, don't get down on yourself, okay?
Your kindness is enough to give anyone comfort, Silhouette. But I won't quit. We'll find a way to cure you for good. Our next plan requires you, Adel, to annihilate all the Lemuries right away.
I'm sure Adel would have already done so if it were that simple.
You do have a point.
We can't cure your illness? Just kill all the other Lemuries.
But it makes me happy that you're working so hard for me, Professor. It's true that if all the Lemuries went away, nobody would have to fight them anymore. And if there was even the slightest chance that were possible, I'm sure that you would be the one who could do it, Adel. So, I'm going to do my best to keep helping you.
Nice. Max affinity with Silhouette now. See my journal entry. Oh, we maxed out her journal entries as well. Need more Behan. How are you feeling? Is it truly regrettable what happened to Lady Aprilis? It is truly regrettable what happened to Lady Aprilis. You must take care of yourself. Humans are not invincible like Mua. don't think I have any more. Oh, look, she has the mask off in here. I don't know if I enjoy people staring at my face all the time. The life without a mask feels so free. I can see and I can breathe the air so easily. I guess I'm going to have to stock up on those tree nuts if I want to keep my mask off. It'd be a dangerous mission.
What would you like me to do?
Ooh.
As you wish.
It's a perfect fit.
Damn, this is gonna get expensive. And the reflex armor from...
Anything else any errands you'd like me to run? Here you are.
I should be able to make use of it.
Here you are. Thank you very much.
I just want to give it to them so they're kind of in line together in damage. For now.
Anything else any errands you'd like me to run? Are you sure? Any errands you'd like me to run? Are you sure? What would you like me to do? As you wish. Here you are. As you wish. Anything else you'd like me to stay safe out there?
Speak to Professor. Alas, even the tree nuts couldn't cure her vision. But I will not allow this to sully my pride as an anthropologist. I will begin anew and find another method. Alright, let's go out into the town. We got the knights everywhere.
What's all this commotion?
Man, this bites. Today was supposed to be my day off too. Oh, hey dudes, you here to see Alex? He asked some favors of you, right? I can take any reports you got for him. What happened to Alex? You here to report to Alex, dude? You can just tell me in his place. Oh, hey, looks like you found 17 landmarks altogether, dude. Alex had a reward prepared for you. Let me just hand it over, dude. Nice. There you have it, dude. If you find any other good landmarks, come back and report them. Okay, dude? Need one more landmark. I need to really level up his skills. Fourth of the SP cost, and it's 5 evade rate. How much does that reduce it by? Let me see. So it costs 50 for. Okay, let's see. Now it costs 40. So it does make it cheaper. I really need to level up their armor. All right.
What's gonna happen to Bolduc?
Let's keep talking to our.
This city coming to?
We're negotiating with the Knights over the state of the Governor General's office. They insist on touting some nonsense about the Warden's abuse of power. The only treachery I see is sitting right at the seat of the Government's General. Oh, you guys friends with Vesta? He's been on leave or whatever for a while now. He said he had stuff to take care of. Something about how busy he is with his real job. Kind of what it is. Wait, isn't Vesta the janitor?
We have to take care of him.
Oh. Oh my god.
Even stronger.
Sacred Branch. Where the hell is Vesta?
How terrible.
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
Welcome.
Oh, Krisha, I heard about what happened to Carla. Never in my wildest dreams would I expect her of all people to get sent to prison. It has to be some sort of mistake. I just hope she makes it through all right. Yeah, me too. We'll do something about this in Ine, I promise.
Are you looking for something?
Just want to see if there's any gifts.
Maybe next time. Come again, okay?
Oh, Marie. Ah, Newshound Marie's made the biggest blunder of her entire career. I can't believe Master Shadowlord actually managed to slip the truth right past me. Maybe I ought to go to the Governor General's office and pay my respects.
What are the Hieroglyph
Boy.
Knights up to?
She's gonna get herself in trouble.
Are you hurt anywhere?
They say people are being taken away to the prison on false charges. Hearing about it reminds me of what happened with Smirnov. Just what are those knights thinking? These times are beyond troubling. See, this guy was like a diehard Knight fan. Now he's like, what the hell?
You must take better care of yourself.
Yeah, Smirnov is his father. That's right. Go ahead and head to the.
What's all this commotion?
Shadow Die!
Let's head to the agricultural district.
Yufa!
Ah, Yufa. Did you hear anything about Felix? No, I didn't. But everyone here knows that Felix would never break the law. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll release him once they found out he's innocent. Okay. You believe in Felix. He's gonna get out of there in no time. Be too hard on yourself, okay, Yufa? We know how worried you are. You three. Okay, you're right. Even Elle and the others are out of here fretting themselves over that son of mine. I heard the details of arrest myself from a guy over at the entertainment district. But even so, none of this adds up in the slightest. Mr. Jake doesn't look so good. What can he do? What can we do so that they let Felix go? There's nothing we can do. We just have to believe in Felix. I thought the Knights were good, but I changed my mind about them after they arrested Felix. Can't believe the Knights came and took Felix away. There's something fishy going on below the fold here. You can be sure of that. We'll look over the farm for you, Yufa. You just focus on rescuing Felix. I will. Thanks, Kaya. Everybody's all worried about Felix here.
Welcome, welcome.
From what I hear, it wasn't just Felix who ended up taken away. Between this and the Governor General's, I've not a single clue what's going on. I just wish I knew what the Knights are trying to accomplish here.
Come back soon, you hear?
change out. Let's take out the Abyssal Blade. Ow. Ow. It's alright. We just want the
My time to shine.
nice. We just want the Nox points. There's a new shop here? Strange. Huh. I guess. Oh, I see. Our Salsetta or Altago merchant has set up shop. Congrats on opening up your shop, Jeanette. It's really shaping up. Oh, thanks, Reno. That said, I haven't really had any customers come by just yet. Like, at all. It's probably just because of that stuff with the knights at the Governor General's. They're just scared is all. Don't let it get you down. Huh? The who with the what now? Wait, so you mean it's not just because my store is a flop? Great, I've totally got this then. Time to pull myself together.
Over here, sir.
You've only got no customers because all that stuff with the knights, that's all. Don't let it get you down, Jeanette. You just gotta hang in there. Thanks, Reno. I'll pull it together and keep on plugging away. I'll be your first customer.
Everything's a good choice.
Well, you don't really have anything I want, but
Thanks as always. Wanna browse some more? Come again soon.
Shopaholic. What is that? That means I shopped at every shop? The Shopaholic. Attain 100% of shops discovered. Yep. Exactly what that means.
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
They come.
Trying to get the. There we go. Oh, Orca. Should be alright. Take this off. Increase dash speed. Feel like the river's flowing faster than usual. Huh. Something happening? Where's it flowing to?
Something weird's going on.
Welcome.
I just can't get it through my head with all the what those knights are planning. My family and farm made it through the war unscathed, so I've no grudges of my own. Families like Yufa's, they'd never have suffered so much if it weren't for Rom. Maybe those folks pushing for our independence have the right of it after all. Still, is this really the way to do it? Not like I could tell you.
Always a pleasure. Nothing caught your come back soon.
Yeah.
Go speak to our roofer. Situation in the city's been crazy enough as it is. But I'm betting you guys have got some havoc to wreak too, huh? I'm holding out for a better show than the Knights or the Bells, so don't let me down. Let's go see our black merchant. Oh, he's not here. Black market merchant is not here. Oh, that's weird. Isn't this Maximum's usual spot? Oh. Oh, it's you all. Got some business with me? Or are you looking to cut a deal? We were just wondering if we could take a look at your wares. Fine by me. Take your pick. But make it hasty. I'm a busy man. And a considerably nimble one at that. Guy's more than meets the eye, that's for sure. Oh, so he was off doing something.
You.
Currently preoccupied. Be quick with your inspection.
You need it? I got it.
Ooh, I need that. I need a soul spar.
You saw nothing.
I need a soul spar. Soul spar.
It's you. You buying or not? You got a good eye.
Portrait that depicts a young girl from a noble family.
You saw nothing.
You saw nothing.
Something weird's going on.
Hey there, take a look around. Looking for anything specific? Just browsing then?
I wonder if he'll be alright. I just hope he hasn't gotten himself tangled up in any more risky business. Oh, sorry, I'm just talking to myself. Let me know when you're ready to order.
Hope to see you again soon.
Huh. A lot going on here.
Need something?
I had a feeling it'd come to this. They've already risen to action. The way they're marching, this won't end just the simple inquiry of the government general. At this point, we might as well start readying up for another war. Damn.
Early bird gets the worm. Where you going?
I'm gonna hold on my money for a little bit. The nights seem tense, huh? Listen to the love story of Glean's. Oh, I think that's always been there.
Is this all for Glia?
What do I do? At this rate, things will only go from bad to worse. The Knights certainly don't intend to settle this matter in any degree of peace. But if that's the case, is there really any corruption, or was it all an elaborate ruse? Times like these are exactly when I wish the Cardinal were here. Where's the main story pulling me? Oh, way back there. Multiple spots, actually. The cemetery and Pendleton and the entertainment district. Ooh, you know what I didn't check? To see maybe if the Romans, are they still here guarding? Yeah. Yeah, we still can't get in there.
Something weird's going on.
Something tells me we'll be able to soon.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, Prillis is gone.
What's all this commotion?
I was more shocked than anyone to hear Belger was guilty of corruption. If anything, he's the last man I'd ever expected from. At any rate, we're investigating exactly what occurred at the Governor General's office. The populace will be informed once a verdict has been reached. We appreciate your patience.
How could the Hieroglyph Knights do such a thing?
Come on in. Never I'll come again soon.
I'm gonna buy it just in case I don't have it.
Let's take him out.
Here I go.
My time to
Are
shine.
you okay?
Not all you got. Let's go.
Can you stop moving? There we go. And we leveled up.
Is this all for Glia? What's all this?
Battle this one too.
What's gotten into those knives?
Here they are.
Ow. Oh, he totally homed in on me. Bossy Leaf.
Is this? I got this.
What's gonna happen to Bolduc?
Go heal up.
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
Switch.
What's this city coming to?
Rosali's prison
Over
goods.
here, sir. Can I help you find anything?
Wow, your stock sucks.
Not gonna buy anything?
What's with those idiots knights? I'm still waiting on my next shipment of prison goods, thanks to them. Revolt all you want, I don't care, but mess with my business and then it's my business.
Come again soon.
Looks like she's having a hard time.
Always a pleasure.
She sold out on all that.
Done already? Come back.
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
Let's see if Largus is down here. What do I care if the city's all up in arms? Without anyone keeping an eye on me, I can slack off all I damn well please. Still, feels like the whole world's going topsy-turvy in a way. I don't think I was trying to do that, but alright.
Something weird's going on.
Let's go ahead and check the cathedral and we'll save Pendleton Company for later. Noble refinement comes by broadening one's horizons. Oh, where's the chick that I turned in my recipes to? Oh, she's back here now. Oh, it's you, Credo. Have you heard anything from Sir Gilbert and Master Shadowlord? Who cares? If you're so worried, you should ask them yourself. Ah, yes, it's just as you say. The last we of the church must always remain committed to neutrality. As such, there is nothing we can do in regards to this turn of events. Still, with how the Seneschal was behaving the other day, I can't help but be ill at ease. Sir Lucian's knights are the only ones I've managed to contact at the chapter house. Those under Sir Gilbert's command are likely at the Governor General's office. I see. Thank you, Sister Mel. They should know full well the impression their sudden intrusion will bring them, which one can only mean that Master Shadowlord intends to. Celestial Master, forgive this foolish bystander, if only I had noticed sooner. Perhaps this is the very reason the circumstances came to this.
You
Have anything else? Situation has already spiraled beyond our control. I can only imagine how His Eminence's heart must ache.
Terrible. What's gotten into those knights?
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
My head hurts a little today. My shoulders feel heavy too, or is it just the air that's heavy? Maybe my joy and fortune juice is running low.
What's all this commotion?
All the grown-ups have been acting real scary lately. You think it's the White Cat or the Hawk getting into trouble again? Nah, I heard it was the Knights or something. But they're supposed to be the good guys, aren't they? Wonder what's going on. Something about the Governor General's office, I think. Wait, so it was the Knights, not the Monstroms? What's going on? Let's head to Shantytown. Yeah, that one is up there. I don't need to worry about it. Gaston's been fussing and fidgeting over something or other for some time now. Just this morning, he rushed off somewhere before the sun even finished rising. I just hope he hasn't fallen back into old ways again. I saw a job offer for a domestic worker and went for an interview at the Noble District. But with all the chaos about the Knights, I ended up getting sent away. Just when I started to get pumped too, now I'm just flat out deflated. The Government General was staffed by the most vile of Roman soldiers after the war. At the time, we too supported the rebels' efforts to repel their oppressive rule. But under the relative peace of the Cardinal's administration, this revolt comes as a shock. I fear the uprising this time around may be more for vengeance's sake than Glia's. Interesting how this is all impacting everybody. I don't give a damn about Glia or Rom. All I hear ever these days is whatever's going on with the Governor General's office. What about me, huh? I'm tolling away every damn day, sunrise to sunset. Oh shit, I'll never be able to pay back my debts at this rate. This guy sucks.
Welcome. What do you need? Something bothering you?
That I'm all too privy on things, but Master Shadowlord and Seneschal Gibber aren't stupid. I doubt they plan on leaving this whole fiasco as just an accusation. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. All right.
See you later.
See you later. Everyone's been looking so scary lately. I don't know why, but it can't be anything some pretty flowers can't make better, right? Oh, flowers are gonna work this time.
Welcome. Take as long as you need. Oh, done already.
I heard what happened to Miss Carla. How could they do such a thing without evidence? Just try to stay strong, Miss Krisha. I will. This isn't the time for me to be moping around.
Come back soon, you hear?
Oh my god, I did it again. Alright, let me go up. I think that's it here. Okay, I'll go get some medicines. There's a whole area here to the north we haven't yet gone. There's a thing here. But I can't even go here. Yeah, look, it's blocked off. Huh. Alright, so we checked out Shantytown. Let's go ahead and check out the main square.
Shadow Dot!
Need something? Just got some good stuff in. Where you going, huh? Come back. Hey there.
Just what is that Master Shadowlord playing at here? His whole neutrality shtick was the only reason I ever found him incredible. Ah, I'll think this over on my own time. You let me know if you want anything.
Oh, what are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
Seems like the people's tune is changing. Forget next door, come here. I don't know which shop to go to.
All for Glia?
Hello. Yes. Need anything else?
I've been getting in some research on the 100 Years War before the festival hits. The accounts were so descriptive. It really sold home the fact that it actually happened. That said, reading all that war stuff has me on edge over this incident with the Knights.
Come again, okay?
Ooh, nice.
There they are.
My time to shine. Switch!
Slash Talisman. Already have that.
What's all this commotion?
The Hieroglyph Knights are staging a revolt. Their success could spell the end of Rom's imposing threat on our native Hispani. With that in mind, it may be in our best interest to support this insurrection. We mustn't, Master Wajin. We foreigners have no place meddling in Glean affairs. Bear in mind that an Hispanic tribe as remote as ours has little power to offer here. Well, I know that, of course, but be that as it may. I suggest we watch what unfolds for now, Master Wajin. Very well. I suppose that's all we can do, practically speaking.
Is this all for Glia?
The trading bureau's busy. So I went to the chapter house to probe those corruption charges against the prison warden. I wasn't satisfied with their official report, but they just kept repeating it over and over. I see, your work is much appreciated, Dale. Easing the fear of the citizenry and quelling unrest are our top priorities for now. Go out into the city with the rest of the staff and speak with the townspeople. Try not to make a scene. We'll update them on the situation with the Knights as it comes. Sure, you got it. Skip the line.
Hello. Yes. Done already?
None of us at the Bureau know a thing about the corruption charges against the warden. But that doesn't stop guests from flooding in to ask. It's been just awful.
Come again, okay?
Guess that's it with the Trading Bureau. See if we can take a bath.
Is this all for Glia?
What are they up to now?
Cool.
What's gonna happen to Baldu?
Is this all for Glia?
How's it going? Always a pleasure. Nothing caught your eye?
Personally, I'm more worried about looters than whatever the Knights are doing. With both the Knights and the garrison tied up, the town's defenses are left wide open.
Come back.
Really terrible.
Head down to the market.
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
Please, take a gander.
I was planning on treating my apprentice to a nice meal or something today. But from what I hear, the situation in town is getting kind of serious. I'm a little worried where this will all end up, especially those close to the festival.
I recommend everything.
Crit and evade.
That one's special.
For me? Why, thank you.
Yeah, I could probably get this.
Anything else catch your eye? Hope to see you again soon.
Here I go. Huh! Shadow something.
I actually kind of like it. Papa, is something bothering you today? You've got that same face you always had back when we lived at the manor. I liked it better when you're smiling, like when we were out fishing together. Were I still nobility, I'd have supported the knight's cause in a heartbeat. But it's not so easy now that I've fallen from grace into the life of the everyman. As bad as it sounds, protecting my family comes before protecting Glia.
Welcome, welcome.
This matter with the knights has had the whole town bent out of shape. At this rate, we'll end up running ourselves right into another war with Rom. It's downright depressing, is what it is. Feels like 8 years ago all over again.
Take as long as you need. Come back.
What's gotten into those nights?
Come on in.
Heard about what happened to Carla. You holding up all right, Krisha? Yeah, I'll be okay. This isn't the time for moping around, I know that much. See, it's funny. You'd have been a second from bawling if it happened a month ago. But you're right. I'd better get a hold of myself too.
Can I help you find it? Not come against?
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
I guess now we can check the Knight's headquarters. Hey, is it true? Is the warden really guilty of corruption? What did Warden Belder actually do in the first place? Pocket tax money? What about the rumors that the Knights are revolting against Rom? My apologies. We've only just received word this morning. Seneschal Gilbert and his squad should have the details you're looking for. We'll make a citywide announcement once he returns from the Governor General's office. I knew it. You just can't trust the Roman. So the warden really was a bad apple after all. He'll get no mercy from me. If all the corruption business is true, I'll gladly throw myself behind a revolt. They never tell us underlings anything. We can't make any statements until Seneschal Gilbert returns. You have our apologies. We appreciate your understanding. I wonder how many animals this chick has now. Oh, they're all gone. What happened? Something terrible has happened. I'm not too sure what exactly, but Seneschal Gilbert's announced an indictment against Warden Belger to all the knights. Apparently the warden's under suspicion of both corruption and breach of trust. They said they won't petition an inquiry into the nature of his crimes against Glia. It's starting to feel like the war all over again, or maybe even the revolution. That's right, the knights and the garrison will end up in a standoff. Who knows what'll happen to us if it comes to that. What happened to all the animals she had? We just got one more guy to talk to here. Sure, Credo would love him. Oh, it's you, Credo. Seneschal Gilbert and his squad are storming the Governor General's office. Turns out their little operation was a probe into Warden Belger's misdeeds. Unbelievable. I completely trusted that man this entire time too. How could I have been so gullible? I'll have to reflect upon this. While you're at it, maybe you should reflect on how gullible you're being now too. What do you mean by that? Nice try. Figure it out yourself. Yeah. Been orders to stand by at the chapter house until the Seneschal's return. You're part of this crisis too, Credo. I better see you back here later. Got it? Haha. I feel like it. See Anamona's place. How is Anamona anyway? She's not even in our party anymore.
Oh my!
Oh, Krisha, my dear. I heard about what happened to poor Carla. It's just awful. And on top of that, they say the Knights have stormed the Governor General's Governor General's too. It's one worrisome event after another. Just what could be going on here? The whole town's been bating their breath and worry over whether this will mean war. Yeah, I've been having a hard time making any sense of it myself. And it's so close to the Victory Day festival too. The saint herself would be saddened to see her town in such disarray. If only there was an amicable solution to all of this. I have no shortage of worries, but fretting over them won't do it very much. All I can do is pray the matter doesn't turn any more dire than it already is.
Always a pleasure. Change your mind? Thank you for always a pleasure to see you.
The whole town's been bating their breath and worry over whether this will mean war. The festival is important, yes, but at this point, I fear for what'll become of life as we know it.
Jay, come again anytime. What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
See how the apprentice is doing. Now that I finished a super difficult assignment Master Gazelle gave me, everything else I've had to weave feels easy peasy in comparison. Guess that means all my hard work really did pay off, huh? Something tells me this isn't really the time to be thinking about work.
What's gotten into those knights?
Wonder how the
Something weird's going on here.
the blacksmith's doing.
Hey.
When I look at Potts, I see in him the way I used to be a long time ago. I was a rebellious sort at his age too, quarreled with my master every damn day. Can't strike the iron without making a few sparks fly. That's just how smithing is. I suppose you could say the same for us craftsmen too. Better go check on him. This commotion in town would ruffle just about anyone.
This is as quality gets.
Oh, these are stronger. Okay. This is actually good stuff. You need a soul spar for this. Wow. Cost times 3. Damn.
Who's it for? Who's it for?
What make that?
Need something else. See ya.
Gotta do a little bit of grinding. Can't give her a better evasion. Check on this apprentice of his. Hawk the Peerless. The hell? Explore Balduke with Hawk as the leader. That's funny. I get never done that? Wow. Ooh, break time at last. Master Marcel's really turned up the heat on my training recently. I've been forging so many shields while he yells my head off, dawn to dusk. It's tough, don't get me wrong, but in a way, that's kind of the fun of it. Should be able to make an even better shield once I've worked out the kinks. Master's training might be the stuff of nightmares, but I'll try to power through. Just keep on working, man. See what the guild caretakers talk about a migraine. The knights are acting up, people are getting carted away, and on top of that, I have to set up our staff for the Victory Day festival. I don't even know where to begin. Complains a lot, I've noticed. Orca? There it is. Crimson Spar. Things sound to be getting real tense over at the Governor General's office. But with all the festival prep and deliveries to make, Artisan's Lane's got its own worries. It's been all hands on deck over here, and a real mess of a deck at that. And now we don't even know if the Victory Day festivities are going to be held as planned. Can't do much to keep an eye on things and carry on. Us and the Governor Generals both.
Who's gotten into those knights?
Used to see the knights all the time on my early morning training runs. Never would have known they were on a mission to take over the Governor Generals. Looks like the strong arm's got his hands tied on this one. I've been hearing the most unsettling rumors again around this morning. Apparently people are getting hauled off to prison for crimes they never committed. That's just like what happened to my brother. Grisvel, what awful business have you gotten yourself wrapped up in? And just what are the knights thinking? And if I wasn't worried enough before. I kind of want to wait. Let's head to the Noble District. Shames me to think that I never imagined things coming to this. I'm well aware that a nation's defeat would rouse animosity toward the victors, but who'd have expected the knights to make their move 8 years after the fact? Here I thought we had to be on the lookout for the Monstroms. Haven't seen the knights' deeds. I can only hope this doesn't develop further. The adults speak of revolution, but can that really be true? Without mother and father present, whatever shall become of me? Please don't fret, my lady. I shall be here to watch over you. You cannot be certain that the knights will revolt just yet. There is no need to panic over something that may not be happening to begin with. Is that so? This is quite a relief in that case, yet even so. Not to worry, I shall make inquiries regarding the situation post-haste. Please remain in the house with Sir Todd for the time being, my lady. Revolt is not a matter set in stone. All will depend on how things play out. I shall pay a visit to the Governor General's office later to see how things are faring. Oh, but how? I just don't understand. I suppose I have to go do as Alvin says and just wait inside with Sir Todd. Anybody out here?
Crimson Blood!
Yeah!
Is this all for
Quick,
Glia?
prepare my carriage. We have to leave this town at once. There's no mistake. They must be planning to revolt in the name of the Glean independence. I'll not be waiting patiently for them to start taking us Roman nobles hostage. I sincerely wish we could, but if rumor holds true, the knights are keeping watch over the main gates. How could this happen? At this rate, they'll have my head for lambasting the knights' incompetence. I'd best be thinking of ways to protect myself. It isn't as if we know for certain that Glean independence is their intent. Just what are we to do at times like these? Could I have known that criticizing the knights' incompetence would backfire on me? I'd best get to thinking of ways to protect myself. He cares about himself.
What's all this commotion?
Our traveling bard. I never dreamed something so awful as this could happen. Publicly, the knights are only inquiring about the warden's potential corruption. But to storm the governor generals the way they did, this isn't normal. They've declared Rom unfit to govern, and Glia must move toward independence. Who knows what this might come to?
How could the Hieroglyph Knights do
Knights exited the governor generals just as I finished preparing my canvas. They'd have surely already occupied the office by that point. Yet they made no attempt to apprehend me despite my fleeing at the sight. I can only surmise they don't wish to inflict any undue harm even upon us Romans. The knights came rolling out in droves. I couldn't do a thing against them. And on top of that, Rays happened to be at the office at the exact same time. What kind of gate guard can't even guard a gate? I'm a total failure. The Governor General's office.
How could the Hieroglyph Knights do such a thing?
I want to see if I can get Anamona before I continue anything, because I don't want to miss out on XP. Kind of want to go out and grind a little bit. Said she was at the cemetery here. I can buy something over here? Oh, this is Shantytown, okay. I was like, wait a minute. He is.
Adol, I am glad to see you are okay.
Did you remember something?
What's wrong?
Yes. I had forgotten something very important to me. When Aprilis was pierced by that sword, that is when I remembered. Long ago, I was once a doll that was given to a certain little girl. She belonged to a common farming family, though they lived comfortably. As this girl's doll, I watched as she grew into a proper young woman.
It's like Toy Story.
Those were modest, peaceful days. I thought they would continue as they were forever. That was until the girl, Rosvita, was discovered to be a saint and sent off to war.
I'm going now, Anamona. I'll be back before you know it, so be a good girl and wait for me, okay? When the war's over, we'll have a wonderful tea party together, like we always do.
And those were the last words she ever spoke to me.
You mean Saint Rosvita?
You were Saint Rosvita's doll?
If those memories came back after seeing Aprilis' final moments, does that mean...
I'm not entirely sure yet. But there is one other thing I remembered. As time went on while she was away, I found myself spending time with another human. I called him Papa.
Happy birthday, Anemona. For today will be the first day of your life. Now open your eyes and look at me. Stretch your legs and feel the land beneath your feet.
Papa was the one who gave me a soul and a conscience.
Is that even possible? Who the hell is this guy?
Unfortunately, I haven't remembered much more than that. But
I mean,
something inside me tells me Papa is much closer than we realize.
probably the one pulling the strings here.
Perhaps more of my memories will return with time.
Anemona.
I'm alright now, everyone. It would seem you all have somewhere to go. I shall accompany you. Right then, what's next on our agenda? The Colosseum and the Pendleton Company. Either one's fine with me. Let's get to it already. Right. Alright, cool. Now we have Anemona back in the party. Let's see. Is there nobody else to speak to here? I guess not. Well, we ran around the Noble District. We haven't gone into Noah's house. This is Mom. There she is. Is it really alright for Jules to be going out at a time like this? I'm just so worried. Do I go after him? I know he can take care of himself, but oh dear, what should I do? It's only natural she'd be worried. Just hope things settle down soon. Knight's revolt and all. Yeah, I think that's it for the Noble District. All we have now is to check up here. There's an entrance. These knights are just taking our jobs and they're not even being subtle about it. As things stand, the Warden too must have been. Damn those revolutionaries. But we can't engage them, not as we are now. Yeah, hear this. One of these days they'll pay for what they've done. Lady and her dog here. In truth, I wanted to wait inside to see how things turned out at the Governor General's. But these walks are absolutely vital to my dear little Poteron's health. I can only pray the knights withdraw by the time we return. Alright. So now we can do some side stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Put that over here. Before we continue, I need to go grab something, so I'll be right back. So let's go check on our favorite doctor, Sarahati.
At all.
Give Mandara... What? You give Sarahati the Mandragora root as a present.
Wow.
Mandragora root? Now where did you get your hands on a find like this? This plant's been used as a time-honored ingredient in secret remedies for ages. With this, I could even brew up a love potion to put his drinker under my spell. Then I could just have you bring me as many treasures as you see fit. You can really do that? Don't forget, I am still a doctor, even if it's just a side gig.
Well.
Still, this Mandragora brings back all sorts of memories for me. I used to use them all the time back in my hometown. Oh, I never told you, did I? I hail from a nomadic people from afar. We're few in number and fewer in funds. It took all we had to eke out a meager living selling herbs and healing rituals. I bet you might enjoy a life like that, wouldn't you, Mr. Adventurer? As for me, I had my fill of this destitution. I wanted out pronto, so here I am. Thinking back on it though, the medical arts I learned then have come in handy. No one expects their friendly physician to be a master thief in secret after all. It does cover my travel expenses, but lifting pocket money off injured brutes never hurts. You shouldn't steal. Aw, I only do it once in a while. Besides, money runs the world. Or haven't you heard? From my perspective, you're the oddball for adventuring with nothing in return. In any case, I'll gladly take this little root off your hands. Now I should sell it for a fortune or brew up an adult enticer. Decisions. It's increased. I forgot at max affinity now.
Yes.
Let me brew some stuff first. So let me get like, how many can I make? 3? What do I have right now?
Take care out there.
I have just the one. Increase the boost gauge to 100. Portrait of a girl.
Yes.
It's in here somewhere. I just know it. All I have to do is find my way inside and get searching. I just noticed she has a rose on her chest. Or her stomach, I guess.
Well, hello there, Adol.
Alright, let me get, how many of these can I make? 5. Okay. Well, give me 2 of these.
Use responsibly.
And give me 2 of these. And give me 2 of these. And now we're broke.
Oh, leaving already?
Oh, that was fast. Couldn't wait to get your hands on the pie, could you? That's not exactly it, no. We were just wondering what kind of a mess you might get into going at this alone. But first off, is it true, really true? Have you really found that hidden treasure you've been looking for all this time? That's right, take a gander. An old worn out wall. Or, wait. It's hollow on the other side, isn't it? Must be some sort of secret entrance. You can hear a faint echo coming from deep within. Whatever lies behind us must lead to a wide underground space of some sort. I had a feeling you'd get me, Adol. See, I found this spot after going through the old Baldukian maps and literature. Most don't even give it a sidelong glance. Plus, it's near the present old fortress ruins. Considering the wall was completely sealed off, I have a sneaking feeling. No, total confidence that this is the place. No doubt about it. That's Adol. Though I'm sure the only part you care about is the actual ruins themselves, isn't it? Guess we don't have much in common after all. Not that it matters either way. In any case, the way inside seems to be filled with booby traps galore. It'd be such a hassle for a fragile gal like me to step in all by her lonesome. Catching on yet? All I need is for you nice, strong boys and girls to help me explore these ruins. Naturally, I'll be paying you handsomely, given we actually find the treasure. We'd be happy to help.
Yeah.
I had a feeling you might. Not that he particularly gave us a choice. Adol's probably just tuned the rest of us out after hearing that. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to smashing this wall down. Hold on, you knew Adol wouldn't be able to say no to this, didn't you? We must be sure to keep our guard up. Aw, you really know just what to say to a girl. Now, without further ado, how about busting open the entrance for us, Miss Raging Bull? Tough gal like you should be able to take it down in one hit, no? Yeah, just a sec. About that, I was just looking at my cameras. My dog was barking for some reason. Here we go. Damn. Raging Bull. Well, this place is about as ruined as ruins can get. So this is where you think the royal family stashed their treasure centuries ago, huh? Considering it still has yet to be found, I'm almost inclined to believe it. Indeed, the numerous traps hidden within must be guarding some manner of prize. We need to be cautious of what lies ahead. And now I'm excited. I'm getting excited. As if you weren't already. Good to know I picked the right man for the job. I'll just let you Monstroms take the lead on this one. My money says the treasure's hidden all the way in the back. Let's get to it.
I have detected something.
Let me make sure. She's probably gonna learn another skill soon.
I have detected something.
Now we can move on.
I will not permit it.
Damn, we're just running through this. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Any other ones? No.
Hey, treasure.
Shooting down.
Wow.
It's my turn.
What kind of damage was that? I really need to upgrade our armor.
All right.
Allow me.
Doesn't have a lot of HP. What's the skill we need to level up? Oh, her circle skill. There we go. I knew we were gonna get a new one. Jeez.
Let us proceed. Here's through. I will not let go. Here we go! Here's vulnerable.
Oh my god. I was not paying attention to that. Word shell. Okay. Right, open up the other side. We can avoid that room. There's a lot of crap here. It's 30 shell. Ahead we go. Wow. Almost got me. Huh? A dead end? Looks like this room is as far as we can go. What? But there's nothing in here at all. Looks like we drew the losing ticket. All that work for nothing. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Look, it's an entrance to the Grimwald. So the treasure's in there.
Maybe.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Well, Monstroms, shall we? Ooh, a treasure room. I tried to do it. Wow. Look at all this gold and jewelry. I knew it. It's really here, the hidden treasure of the 100 Years' War. For 5 centuries, they said it was nowhere to be found. Well, eat your hearts out. Ooh, jackpot. Mama's hit the big one. You little lovelies are still coming home with me. Sarati, you're kind of scaring me. Well, she did basically fulfill her lifelong dream, more or less. Be that as it may, why is all of this in the Grimwald Nox to begin with? Oh, details. What's it matter? Isn't finding an ancient unfounded treasure trove enough on its own? If being a thief was really so bad, times like these wouldn't feel so good. Now come on, we're hauling this off here. We're hauling this out of here. Start filling those pockets. Oop. Huh? It was only a matter of time. The dragon? The Marys. I suppose we expected this. They've got another thing coming if they think they'll keep me from my prize. Everyone, oust these little claim jumpers, and I'll see you get a nice share of the pot. Ow. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It tastes great.
Oh my god. Kill this thing. It's annoying.
Return to the shop.
All right, good to go. I'll handle this.
Jeez, the damage. All right, that should. Oh God. Just gonna keep coming. How are there still so many? There's no end to them. They'll just keep popping up. I'm not sure we have that means to handle this. Time for a tactical retreat. Wait, but the treasure, my babies. This isn't the time for that, Sarati. We're leaving. You want to stay behind and complain? Be our guest. Could have got unlimited XP there. Ooh, that was too close. Yeah, it looks like the entrance closed up behind us too. Just what was that swarm of Lumeris? Well, Lumeris are born from enmity, right? Negative emotions and all that. And greed is one of them. A part of our human nature, no matter how much or how little. There'll be tons of people have been looking for that treasure, just like the good doc here. See, so after 500 years of accumulated greed, the treasure was eventually absorbed into the Grimwald Nox. It sounds almost too crazy to be true. Who gives a damn either way? Sarati? Listen, I know you're not happy about this, but not even we can chase off 5 whole centuries worth of Lumeris, you know. I know. Dead women spend no gold after all. It's just, I finally found that hidden treasure after all this time searching, and all I have to show for it is this piddly little thing. Hey, when did you... Can't keep our eyes off old Sticky Fingers here for a second, huh? Must be incredibly valuable being a 500-year-old royal heirloom and all. Please, a tiny little pebble like this won't make up for all I went through to get here. That mountain of gold was my one-way ticket to the laps of leisure and luxury. But you had fun, didn't you?
What?
Fun? You're right, Sarati looked like she was having the time of her life. Right from the moment we started, now that I think about it. Yeah, and that was before we even knew whether the treasure existed to begin with. You would have done just about anything to find it, consequences notwithstanding. Guess that makes you an add all birds of a feather. What, me? Now you're just being ridiculous, lumping me of all people in with an adventurer. Alright, I'm over it. We can head back. After all, every second I waste moping about some treasure I missed out on is a second better spent chasing down the next. That's the spirit? He's persistent if nothing else. As Sarati's treasure hunting expedition came to an end, everyone returned to the surface. After parting ways, the Monstroms picked up where they left off in their activities.
About time we finished.
Gorgon gloves. Genius green. wonder if that's for this guy. Yeah, it is. See what this Gorgon glove is. Oh, that's the one that adds petrify. All right. So we did that. We explored it completely. I think I want to go level up some skills, but I can't go down here. It won't let me. So, oh, it won't let me leave the city at all, actually. Hey Adol, you saw the bulletin board, right? That letter M is Margaret's signature. I was gonna ask her about it, but I couldn't find her anywhere. We were afraid this would happen. The Resistance is definitely up to something. Makes me wish we were up against plain old knights again. I was just on my way to talk it over with Parks. It'd be great if you could join us, but if only you have the time to spare. It's my problem too. I'll join you. Adol, you're a real pal, you know that? Alright, meeting's about to start. Can always use another head to pitch in. Can't believe they would choose now of all times to start their resistance. What are you doing, Margot? Maybe it's because it's the perfect time. They're hitching a ride on the Knights Rebellion. Romans won't know what hit them. Yeah, letting that old hag run free really bit us in the ass, huh? Yes, it did. I do not believe that Margot is the one who is instigating this plot. I spoke to her at length about the burglaries in the Noble District. I investigated myself and discovered that the internal structure of the Resistance is muddled. After Margot was imprisoned 3 years ago, the younger members seized the helm in secret. The recent thefts and scams have been part of what they call public awareness campaigns. Their objective was to accumulate capital and purposefully imprison themselves to release Margot. So they committed those crimes knowing full well they were going to be caught. That's what it's like when you've got something to believe in. They're brewing up something big so that would be well within the realm of possibilities. I wonder if Margot is trying to stop them. What I'm hoping. She did lead the resistance against the entire Roman army 3 years ago. Maybe if I tag along, I'll get to taste some action too. The city's already in a panic. We need a diplomatic solution. The last thing we need right now is to mar our relationship with Rom. Knight's revolt has already begun pulling a precarious thread for Glia. Then we've got more than one reason to stop this. But how are we supposed to do that? We have no idea where they're hiding, and we don't know what their plans are. Actually, we might. Margot was kind enough to leave a trail of breadcrumbs for us. These locations may be of interest to you. Visitor's kiosk at the main gates, back alley pub in the central district, old timer at the main square baths. These are all places where the resistance may be. Is it too soon to be certain? The only one way to find out is by investigating these locations. Sorry for putting you guys up to this. Just do what you can, even if it's just dropping by. We'll be on the lookout for intel. Go investigate. Come to think of it, there was something fishy about that security checkpoint too. Might be possible that you were one of the first to be falsely detained. Whatever it is, we're picking up a scent. Let's keep this up.
Sure thing. What do you want to make? Leave it to... That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
It's maxed.
That's a wrap.
So we need 4 soul spars and 4 sacred branches. 6 soul spars and 6 sacred branches. Okay.
Good work out there.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I'll probably do this. But the soul spars are gonna be interesting.
Hey! Alright, let's get to prepping.
Yeah, that'll max these out, and then yeah, it'll max everything out basically.
Good work out there.
Look up where can we get a soul spar from. See, east 9. Saying something about the final dungeon, but let me not spoil myself on that. All right, actually I want to go redo that
Which do you want?
that one I got at Aeon. See if we can do a little better. I should have switched out party members.
Let us begin.
Yeah, I can't change my party. Oh, this might not be hard at all anyway.
Here I go.
I got this. Not exactly my forte. We'll find a way through this. Together, guys.
Man, I wish I was a monstrum.
Who's next, huh?
Fredo.
Wait for me, Monstrum. I know you've got more in you.
There we go, all fixed up.
I am on route. Closing in on the enemy.
I'm gonna get a flash guard. No damage.
counted. The time for victory is over.
An ambush, huh? Not
Nope.
bad.
Maybe this'll help. An ambush.
Another one?
Let my gift clear a path.
Fun little scrap, if I do say so.
Nero's here.
Be prepared for the next.
It's weird.
Time I made an appearance. No need for courtesy in battle.
Oh man, you guys are so cool.
Be prepared for the next.
Wave 5. Ow.
Time I made an appearance. No need for courtesy in battle.
An ambush. Time for your medicine. It's my turn. I am on route. Our progress is steady.
Man, I wish I was a monstrum.
This is regrettable, but
Wave
not
6.
unsalvageable. I can see right through them.
We're on a hot streak.
You need only endure a bit longer. It is
for your medicine.
Jeez.
Is everyone unharmed?
Gotta get that S.
Yes, we did.
I think we got it.
How about a little reptile to help you de-stress?
There we go. Bad. Not bad. Where it is? Here it is. It's good money though. 164 or 16,000, excuse me. It's not bad.
Adel. Say the word and I'll make it. Well, I'm ready and raring to go. Let me know. Come back Adel. Come back anytime.
You don't have to speak to Silhouette. Found it when I was helping the professor on one of his previous excavations. I think you'll find it more use than I will. Fairy necklace. Any errands I can run for you? Just say the word.
Any errands you'd like me to run? As you wish.
Thank you very much.
I need to upgrade her a little bit.
Anything else you'd like me to fetch? Call for me whenever you like.
Alright, what is that fairy necklace? Oh, wow. One-time use only. Jeez. It's like a get out of jail free card, I guess. Yogi and Shantae have expressed their concern for my well-being. However, there's no need. There are other matters of greater urgency. Alright, so we have to check these areas here.
What's all this commotion?
Hey there, dudes. Welcome to the visitor's kiosk. Huh? Wait, where's the usual guy? Isn't it usually Alex's shift right about now? Who can say, dude? I just got called up to fill in. It was pretty out of the blue. Guess they just couldn't get a hold of him. And this was supposed to be my day off too. Like, give me a break, dude. Literally. Sorry to hear that. Does this mean what I think it does? Has anything been off with him lately? Off? Well, actually, now that I think about it, yeah. This guy's been stopping by the kiosk a lot lately. Looked like a shantytown resident. Never seen him myself, but he seemed to be an acquaintance of Alex's. Apparently they kept talking about some sort of preparation for something. Alex seemed kind of against it all. Kept asking if the guy was really going through with it. Must be some birthday party they've been planning, huh, dude? Wonder whose it is. Going by the note we got, this likely has something to do with the resistance. They must have been talking about the preparations for making their move today. Doesn't that make Alex one of their members? I had no idea. And the one working right by the main road too. Guy's got guts. Are we done here, dudes? I kind of got a job to do. All right, sorry about that. Thanks for your time. I mean, you got no customers anyway. Oh wow, is she part of it too? I wonder if Gaston will be okay. Is something the matter, miss? You look a little down. Oh, you're all about you're all from the Dandelion, right? I'm just griping about one of my regulars, this guy named Gaston. He showed up last night just before I closed up shop. Told me it might be his last time here before paying off his tab and walking away. That does make you wonder. Doesn't it? Come to think of it, there was a rumor he got tangled up in some incident recently. He hadn't shown up ever since, not until last night, that is. Gaston, that's the name of the thief who targeted the Noble District warehouses. That's right, the one who got away in the end. Did Gaston say anything else to you? Well, not to me directly, but he did mumble some stuff as he was leaving. Things like, this will show those Romans and can't let it get damp, whatever that means. Can't exactly glean what he was planning from that alone. But with what he's already done, it sounds like we've hit the mark. Taking Margot's intel into account, it's best we assume he's playing a big part in all this. Still, just like Margot, we've got no idea where he actually is. Listen, Gaston's from the shantytown. He's had more than his fair share of fights with Romans, but he has his good sides too. He's looked out for me ever since my husband died. I don't know what he's up to, but could you do something for me if you happen to see him? Just tell him to think up before he acts, that's all. Oh, of course, we will. This next one will be over here.
What's gonna happen to Balduke?
Oh, glad you could make it. So you're the little whippersnappers the boss roped in, eh? Huh? Wait, you're... Unbelievable. You're that old lecher I reported for peeping. Oh, that's a strong way to put it. Certainly wasn't easy wriggling my way out of that one. You see, that request was actually made for a different purpose entirely. Does that make you the old timer Margot was referring to? Me? I'm just your average geezer who fancies a visit to the baths now and then. Save for my service as a core member of the Bells of Freedom 3 years back. Hard to imagine an old man like you was a revolutionary. Then again, I guess it's not so strange considering Margot was your boss. To be fair, the group was originally founded by a bunch of old folks with not much time left. We figured that our deaths would be small price to pay for the bright future of our youth. Though it seems our blunder has led them down the path altogether in the end. Yeah, the path of petty theft and burglary, as if you didn't know already. Sounds to me like you ain't much of a core member anymore, though. Yes, the resistance dissolved for a time following Margot's arrest. But the youngins of the group continue to operate under the fold. I've been acting as their advisor of sorts in an effort to keep their hostility in check. But ultimately, my attempts to contain them failed miserably. Perhaps I could have quelled their vindictive thirst had I succeeded. I see, but what is the resistance trying to achieve here exactly? Doesn't seem like Margot's anywhere around here either. It would seem they're readying to attack the garrison posts in each and every district. This revolt from the knights has cued them in on perfect opportunity to take back Glia. In preparation to do so, they've been collecting intel and identifying blind spots. A request I'd made previously falls squarely under the latter. What a load of crock. Doesn't matter how much chaos there is. You gotta have real bricks for brains to think a Roman soldier is gonna lose to some civilian. They've hardly got weapons or armor to start. One step and they're toast. That's it. Unless you've got an ace up your sleeve. Unfortunately so. Margot appears to be assisting them, not directly, but in supplies. Both through equipment and stores of gunpowder. What? But why? It would seem she intends to see this matter through to its bitter end. She's convinced starting this by her hand gives her the burden of ending it all. Margot. Can't really say for sure if it's on her either way. She has to want to stop it. At least, why else would she put a request in? That means it's up to us to do something about this. Any helpful info would be much appreciated. And naturally, I plan to give it. That is why I've been waiting here for you all after all. Here's my take on this as a long-standing member of the Resistance. There's only one place in the city gunpowder and weapons could be viably concealed. It would have to be underground and spacious enough to spare as well. In any particular spot coming to mind? I think I have a decent idea. Considering everything else we found out, we should be able to narrow it down. Thank you very much, Mr. Gunado. Not at all. I'm too old to raise a hand against those youngsters anymore. It's up to the next generation to carry on our torch. So please, stop them, before it's too late to give them the chance. They're going to all 3 locations in the message. You all return to the Dandelion. You then reconvene with Dogi and Parks. Who would have thought those people who we knew were Resistance members all this time? They've been blending in, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And if they're nowhere to be seen, you should assume they're in the final stages of getting their plan into motion. We're running out of time. Yes, time is of the essence. With the information you've gathered, we now know where most of their hideouts are located. Cloak of Max in the shanty town. There have been questionable characters entering and leaving that area recently. Yep, and we've got proof of it for insurance. We've got witnesses who saw that Gaston guy and Max from the visitors kiosk. It's a done deal then.
All right.
Nearly there. I'll let you take it from here. Madame Margot is there. We'll need to prepare ourselves if they truly intend to assault the Roman guard post. We're counting on you, Monstroms. Leave it to us. Next stop, Cloak of Max. Cloaca Max. Those Resistance members should be hiding out in here somewhere. We've made it this far. All that's left is for us to hunt them down. Let's get to stepping. I gotta equip her with a costume.
Taking into the abyss. I have detected something. After you, Lisa.
It's my turn.
As is to be expected.
So good. Alright, I'm not trying to fight y'all. Need to find out. I think I need to go over here. Here we are. We found them. Who's there? It's the Monstroms. Turns out our little hunch was right. Doesn't seem like Margot's here, but I'm sure she'll rendezvous soon enough. It's one hefty stash of weapons and ammo you got there. Not to mention enough gunpowder to send a good several guard posts up in smoke. But there's like, what, only 6 of you chumps all together? Talk about a letdown. Right as we were finishing up our preparations too. Damn Monstroms, mind your own business and scram for once. Margot is the one who sent us. What? Why would the boss do something like that? You Monstroms received a request warning us of your intentions. It explicitly solicited us to do something about it if we harbored any objections. Look, why don't you just give this crazy plan a rest already? Think before you act. That's what Perry told us to tell you. Hey Gaston, maybe the boss is against this whole thing after all. You heard what old Guinado said. Things have changed since the war. You mean all that crock about living in harmony with Rom was to restore Balduke? Doing that makes us no better than livestock cozying up to the hands that feed us. We Gleans have our pride. Like hell we're submitting to those rotten invaders. Gaston. We'll never give in, not until they answer for what they've done to us. Until every single life we've lost to the war is paid in full with Roman blood. He's gone off the deep end. All you'll end up doing is sowing even more hatred. And the one who'll suffer for it most are the ones who did nothing to deserve it. You think we're just gonna sit back and let that happen? Think again. Ha, so that's how you want to play it, huh? Fine, we'll need a good warm-up round before taking on Rom anyway. Stone, what are you? So you want to romp with the Monstroms, do you? We don't want to hurt you. Shame we can't say the same for you. The grief and suffering those Roms brought on us is one we'll never forget. They killed our friends and family, plundered our cities, and slapped a tax on them besides. Don't you get it? This is the only way to take back our dignity. And if Monstroms aren't with us, you may as well be against us. That's right. The only thing those Romans will get from us is a state of their own medicine. Is a taste of their own medicine. We'll cast every one of those dirty trespassers out of our rightful lands. They'll be sure to hear our message back at the capital, loud and clear. And when the bells of freedom start to ring, they'll know the pride of Glia will never die. Yeah! You guys, get a hold of yourself. Huh? Oh. Their animosity. Attracting the Lemeries. What the hell are those? Monsters? Where did they even come from? Just like in the Grimwald, the accumulation of their combined animosity must have brought forth the Nox. Who gives a flying damn either way? These guys will be more fun than those lame-ass resistance wimps. Oh, brother, guess we have no choice. Oh my god. We'll do it. Oh my god, dude.
Alright, good to go. I'll handle this. This is my turn. Nice try.
Man. They're gone. Amazing. I can't believe you actually defeated those things. Phew, that takes care of that. You guys are pathetic. You really think you can go head to head with Rom after cowering over a small fry like that? Hey, come on, Hawk. Think you know everything, don't you? Whether we're a match for them or not is besides the point. All that matters is making no Ramen suffer every bit we have, and more. If we don't, everyone we lost 8 years back will have died for nothing. Right, guys? Right. We've come too far to give up now. I'll give up my life if it means getting revenge on Rom. Gaston, everyone, please. Do you really think that'll save Glia? Don't act like you got a say in any of this. What do you know? Enough. This ends here. Margot. Goodness me, I certainly didn't expect the Monstroms to be here. Perhaps they're acquainted with those youngsters I met at the baths. In a sense. That aside, it would seem they've managed to carry out my request. Boss, I said enough, Gaston. The Bells of Freedom wasn't formed as a way to vent your frustrations. What? Vent my frustrations? Is that all this is to you? Do you have any idea how much we've been doing for Glia? Were that really the case, I would have stood behind you until the bitter end. As she who lit the first spark, I intended to support you no matter what the cost. To bear the weight of your lives and misdeeds as though they were my own. But I think you put it best, no? That all that matters is making those Roms suffer. That you'll give up your lives if it means getting revenge on Rom. Tell me, where in the Creed of the Bells of Freedom have I missed those words? Fight without belief on your convictions, and you'll be no different than those monsters. That's... Of course, all this is just my responsibility as everything else. Your old crone of a leader has failed to guide you on the path of right. For that, I apologize. I truly, truly do. Boss. That fault, same fault lies with every one of us old-timers. It's not too late. You youngsters still have your whole lives ahead of you. That's exactly right. I want you all to take this time to gather yourselves together and reflect. Both on what it really means to save Glia, and on why the Bells of Freedom truly ring. So long as you safeguard this city with pride, I know the right answer will come. I'm sure my boy wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Right as ever, boss. All's well that ends well. Nothing more boring than a happy ending. What follows now is up to them. Sorry to have put you all to all this trouble, boys and girls. Can't say I knew how this would turn out, but I'm glad I made that request. Now you can come back to the bar. Suppose you're right. Situation in Balduke is nearing its peak. You have my aid now more than ever before. As both the leader of the Bells of Freedom and the ever-stubborn old bat, Margot Reyes. Adol and the others returned to the bar to report what had happened soon after. Having finally settled her concerns over the resistance, Margot was welcomed back into the Dandelion with open arms.
Job well done.
Another empty bottle and a full potion. Almost at 200.
It would seem it's appeared.
See what Margot is at.
No.
Can't believe you didn't come back last night. Why? Why is this happening? I should check on the status of the incoming prisoners, Adol. Park said there should be a grace period. I have to keep myself preoccupied, otherwise I'll just worry myself to death. Maybe it has something to do with what happened to Aprilis. I can't help but think that something might have happened to him.
Have a moment?
Morben gave me quite a scare. He converses, behaves, and even eats like any human does. Seems with you around, these surprises have no end. Bells of Freedom down the right path. Master Shadowlord was the mastermind behind the wrongful incarcerations. Conjectures that he intends to use them for his rebellion. How do I not know? How did I not know, regardless if that's true, that I have reason to believe he would not harm the prisoners? The safety of many hinges on your ability to remain composed and focused. You must ensure that your health is in peak condition. You are the backbone of this team. Don't wear yourself out.
Let's have a... Impressive as always, Adol.
That may very well be the paradigm for the cartography in the region.
It's not much, but here.
Clues formula. Nice. It's a medical formula. Okay.
Adel, dear. Go get him out there, darling.
Yes. Call for me whenever you like.
Maybe I gotta give this to Iris? Yes.
Adel.
You give Iris the portrait of a girl as a present. It's her when she was younger. The color composition is quite adequate. The artist must be half decent. The girl is sort of cute too, but
Wait a sec.
hold on. This is not what I think it is it? Iris turns the canvas over. There's faint writing on the back. Princess Eleanor's 3rd birthday. I knew it. I take back what I said about liking this. Get this thing away from me. I hate seeing my past self. But this painting is a gift, so... Fine, I will refrain from scrapping it. Even though looking at it caused me physical pain. The thought of receiving a gift from you, I do not hate it.
Oh, come on!
Nothing more to say to you. Just go and do whatever it is you do, Adol. Cool. Oh, you brought a new medical formula just for me. I'll just be taking that if you don't mind.
The doctor's in.
Oh, Hermit's Remedy. I actually make quite a bit of those.
Always such a tease. Take care up there.
See what she has to say.
Adel.
Time of my life, huh?
Oh.
Still here? I've already given you your reward, you know. You got things to do, I'm sure, so quit standing around and get to it. Don't worry, I'm not planning on ditching the dandelion and skipping Glee or anything. At least not until I've scooped out my next target of my next treasure hunt anyway.
Take care up there.
Oh, did we finish the quests? Let me see. Quests? I think so. Head back out. So we have to do that. We have this down here. Not seeing any other side quests around the city. Or any events, for that matter. Let's continue the story.
Is this all for Glia? I got this.
Understood.
What's this city coming to?
Probably put... she'll probably come out in the party anyway. We received a message from the prison mines foreman requesting your mediation. They wish to consult you immediately about the miners' compensation. At a time like this? I'll head over now, so keep them busy until I get there. Yes, sir. There's something you might want to know about the gold procurement from Celceta. There was a logistical error, so the deal has been suspended. During that period, the market has shifted quite a bit. And what have you done about it? What are you a supervisor for? I'm not here to solve every trivial matter. My apologies, sir. Mr. Pendleton, how would you like to reply to the Altago branch? The current sovereign requests your presence at the royal banquet. Altago? That's too far. I can't leave the company for that long without Carla here. Tell the branch manager to attend the banquet in my place. Well, he certainly looks busy. Yeah, probably because Carla's not here. Miss Krisha. Oh, it really is Miss Krisha. What? Mr. Rich, if Miss Krisha were to return, it would solve a great many of our predicaments. Why have you come back? I heard Carla was detained, so I leave. Huh? Krisha, the affairs of this company no longer concern you. Pendleton is no place for the likes of a dingy florist such as yourself. Oh, Krisha. Wait, this is her battle to fight. What? You can't mean it, Mr. Rich. Yeah, Miss Krisha's here to offer her. You two, stay out of this.
Father, you're right. I did leave Pendleton, but I'm still a part of this family. I'll never forget everything that you and Carla have done for me. So please.
The time for remission has long passed. It was your decision to leave. Once you've made a decision, you must commit to it and accept its consequences.
I understand. Then I have a proposal. As the owner of Le Petit Fleuriste, I propose a business arrangement.
What did you say?
We at Le Petit Fleuriste offer to provide investigative services to Pendleton. We will confirm the safety and whereabouts of Carla Pendleton, your chief of sales. As compensation, we seek the white sarin flowers that bloom across Altago. We understand you have these seeds in stock, and ask that you give us a courtesy discount. We will also require you to provide any and all information relevant to the investigation.
Damn, Krisha.
Do you have any idea what you're suggesting? How can I partner with a flower shop from the slums with no reputable achievements?
A man with your merit and experience should be able to tell if we are trustworthy.
What?
Under the conditions I propose, Pendleton would incur no liabilities. Like you said, our shop is still small. That is why we offer to shoulder the risk. As someone once told me, gains are made by taking losses.
You'll be up against the Hieroglyph Knights, who are on the brink of war against the Empire. What can a lone flower shop do?
We won't saddle you with the details. I know Pendleton is busy enough as it is. But I can guarantee that the results will be satisfactory.
Miss Krisha. Impressive.
Krisha, why is it only now that you're able to do this?
Turns out, I had a lot to learn from opening a shop of my own. At first, I was afraid to even decide on order quantities without you and Carla. But if I wanted to keep my shop open, I knew I had to make decisions on my own. I couldn't run away like I used to, even from things I wasn't good at. It was just common sense thinking back. I'm embarrassed it took me so long to learn.
So it was I who stifled your growth.
That's not true at all. Without you and Carla, I would have never learned the things I needed to get to this point. I could have never done this on my own. That's why I have to save Carla.
I filed a complaint with the Roman garrison for what happened to Carla. But Warden Belger wasn't there, so it was a fruitless endeavor.
Huh?
Was any and all information relevant to the investigation not one of your conditions?
Father!
Alas, the garrison didn't have any information, but for whatever reason, the Knights did. According to them, Carla was detained on suspicion of colluding with the Monstroms.
Really?
Does that mean...
The charges alone aren't enough to incite suspicion. For all we know, they could be true. I'm sure Carla's reasons would have been justified. It was the fact that they had the gall to arrest someone from Pendleton without consulting me. Considering my relationship with them, it is a most unwarranted and concerning act.
They're not even bothering with keeping up appearances anymore.
Or maybe they don't need to.
I can't believe it.
My personnel in the mines report that the Knights often meet in the prison's restricted sector. Rumors are circulating that the Knights are holding their newly captured prisoners there.
The restricted sector. Maybe Carla's there too.
It is a possibility. That's all the information I have about Carla at the moment.
Thank you, Father.
I can't believe they intend to rebel against the Empire by usurping the Governor General. While it's true the Empire did invade Glia, it's better governed under them than the royal family. I think the current events are a necessary step in history, but a rough one nonetheless.
Mr. Pendleton.
I'll send word if I get any more information. Be careful.
I will.
One last thing about your shop. Its location lacks visibility and is disadvantageous to your exposure. Even small changes can bring about vast improvements to your business's image. Remember what I've taught you.
Okay. Thank you, Father.
Aww. Seems, he's giving her a chance. Oh, you rocked that, Krisha. Huh? Rocked what? Standing up to your dad. What else? You really surprised me there. Yeah, I surprised myself, if anything. I'm glad I was able to tell him how I felt, though. We were able to acquire some useful information besides. So where to next? All that remains is the Colosseum. Yeah, Felix was taken into custody by the Knights, too. We need to find out exactly what happened. Let's go, Adol. Well, we know where we need to go. It's you lot. You were at the Cultural Heritage Site. Oh, you're that governor official we ran into. Is something the matter? You looking pretty tired. Tired? Suppose I might be. I ended up wanted by the Hieroglyph Knights somehow or another. Turn to a life of crime?
Could it be?
Don't be ridiculous. I came here to do nothing of the sort. Nothing short of my very best in the name of the Roman Empire. Seizing the government general must have been some form of revenge to them. Nevertheless, I have a plan to. Those accursed knights, if you'll excuse me. Wow.
How could the Hieroglyph Knights do such a thing?
Sorry folks, today's entertainment is on hold. Official orders from the higher-ups. Just how far do them knights plan on taking all this revolution hoo-ha anyway? No way seizing up the Governor General is going to be the end of it.
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
Hello. Yes.
Well, this is where I can get another Berserker mask. But I don't have the money.
Done already? Yes.
These shields are like really good to sell.
Thank you very much. Need anything? Are you looking for something? Is this a gift for someone? Need anything else?
Oh geez, why'd they have this happen right before the festival of all times? Say the rumors are true and a revolt really is brewing. What'll happen to Balduke?
Come again, okay?
That's what we're gonna find out. Arresting people who haven't committed any crimes is absurd as it is. But mere knights daring to defy us? The Roman Empire? What foolery. Damn it, we should be putting a stop to this right away, but we can't act without orders. The knights after dragging that bullfighter away like that. This revolt against Rom they're setting off is just harming Gleans in the process. Completely absurd. I just can't see what the master's aim is here. In what world does a great guy like Felix end up thrown into prison? The garrison's in turmoil too. It's like there's a heavy pall over the whole city. Perseverus is gonna end up too frightened to compete at this rate. Moo? It's like he's a cow now?
What's all this commotion?
I heard the knights want to revolt. I'll gladly cheer them on. Life's only gotten harder for Gleans thanks to Ramans. They think we're gonna take that sitting down. Well, they better think again. But at times like this, he and Shantae must probably disagree with me on that.
Hey there, take a look at. I recommend everything. Didn't see anything you needed?
Felix never seemed like a bad guy to me. He always came by to say hi and everything. In what world would someone like him end up carted off to prison? But as I strug out as it's got to me, we can't do much but wait for his return.
Hope to see you again soon. Yeah, what's gonna happen to Balduke?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Alright, quick little bathroom break and I'll be right back. All right. Took a little longer than I thought, but we're here now.
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
The Colosseum seems emptier than usual. Guess they really put all their showing on hold after all. Need to find out why Felix was taken away by the Knights. Talking to his coworkers is probably the fastest way to do just that. All right, let's do it. All right. Ooh, let me fight this. Ow. Jesus Christ. Thing destroyed us.
How could the Hieroglyph Knights do such a thing?
Taking point.
What's this city coming to?
Another one.
Let's send them packing.
Ow. I don't even know what's hitting me, to be honest. Oh, that's cool. Did I keep doing that? There's a parka here.
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
An orca. Eagle feather. Let me put it on, oh my god. Oh my god. All right.
Let's go! I got this.
God damn.
Let us proceed. On guard.
All right, now it's gone. It's too early to know for sure just yet. But going by public opinion, the Knights have a bit of a lead over the Romans here. This isn't good. I didn't expect this place to get caught up in a Hoglian revolution. If war's brewing on the horizon, I prefer to pack up and book it as soon as possible. That said, the city does feel oddly calm. Excuse me. Oh, you're Felix's friends, right? We are. We heard he never made it home last night. That would be because he was taken to the prison, Oh. I'm sorry, I objected to what the Knights were doing. Really, I did. The rumors are true then. But they can't be. Why Felix of all people? Remember that bull that went on a rampage during the show? He was taken in on suspicion of endangering spectators with his reckless bull handling. You're joking. I wish I was. Anyone who was there knows it wasn't his fault. It's gotta be some mistake or something. The Knights were the ones to blame for that in the first place. Nah, those guys will make up any random offense to toss someone in the clink. Those dirtbags, they're just framing him at this point. I was thinking just the same, nothing good can come from this. Guess this means the Knights have some business with your boy toy. I mean some kind of link with your sister getting hauled in, pussycat? You mean between Carla and Felix? They're not exactly comparable. But maybe there can be leaders. Maybe leaders of a rebellion, or I'm not sure. I mean, he is compassionate, I guess, and surprisingly kind and smart and... Wait, yeah, just what are you trying to make me say here? It's okay, Yuffie, calm down. Drop dead. When exactly was Felix taken away yesterday? In the evening, right after our night show got canceled out of nowhere. The Knights called out and stopped Felix on our way home from the Colosseum. Well, not just the Knights, some Roman soldiers were there too. Roman soldiers? So they were in on it too? Actually, they were trying to bail him out. Apparently they were there during that show when the bull got out of control. The Romans were helping him? But Felix ended up taken away by force either way. The Roman soldiers said they couldn't do anything about it without a warrant. Just makes it... Just what is up with all this? Felix. He's not the only one who got taken away. The whole city's been on edge. And even here, everybody thought the Knights were the good guys. Well, anyway, here's hoping Felix comes back to us soon. So Felix was taken away by the Knights. So sorry, Yuffie. I'll be okay. We can't just stick around here. Let's just head back to the Dandelion for now. It's either that or watch you mope around until the cow comes home. Well, we have finished checking every place we needed to. Let's go back to the Dandelion and sort things out like Yuffie said. Yes, let's.
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
Is this all for Glia?
So the Knights really were snatching people up off the streets. Master and Commander Shadowlord, what exactly does he intend to do with them? But the Knights haven't done anything drastic since they captured the Governor General's office. That's what I don't like. It's like the calm before the storm. Perhaps it has something to do with the recent arrests. I find it difficult to believe that they've come this far just to hang up their hats now. Maybe they're waiting for someone. What? Don't look at me. I haven't shown up to work in a while, so I'm out of the loop as you are. Master Shadowlord. As you're all aware, he is a vulnerable and deeply trusted ambassador between Glia and Ramen. Despite that, it wouldn't be unexpected in the least if he fostered a deep hatred for Romans. Really? How can you tell? Master Shadowlord always seemed like a guy with a proclivity for the moderate. When Glia was invaded by the Empire, he was out on the front lines defending Balduc. A massive battle erupted on the outskirts of Balduc. The 4th Battalion, commanded by General Borden of the royal family, suffered defeat. The general retreated from the battlefield into the safety of Balduc's walls. The Roman army, with the victory in sight, pursued him without mercy. I believe this was the battle which resulted in your parents' passing, Yufa. In mere moments, Balduc was besieged by a Roman general known as Roaring Leo. The battle soon became a siege war. Tell us something we don't know. Yeah, I remember the city being in chaos when I was growing up. See, it was that moment that ignited the chain of events leading to our crisis today. 4th Battalion was outmatched and desperate, for its provisions were depleted. At the same time, the city was being overrun by riots and pillaging from within. Shadowlord was stationed with a company that chose to obey orders and stand their ground. Knowing they wouldn't last, Shadowlord executed a plan that would turn the tide of battle. He took a small number of troops and snuck past the siege under the cover of night. Under the guise of reinforcements, using flambeaux, they ambushed the Roman army. In response, the 4th Battalion agreed to advance and launch a pincer movement. That's not a bad strategy. Indeed, they even managed to obtain approval from the stubborn General Borden. The maneuver was set into motion and stationary troops engaged the rear guard. The disarrayed Romans struggled to respond. Then they waited for the 4th Battalion. But the Balduc gates never opened and the 4th Battalion never emerged. So they just left them to die? Correct. Supposedly the general changed his mind before the maneuver was to begin. Needless to say, the Romans regained their composure and retaliated. They made quick work of Shadowlord and his company. It's terrible. Balduc's stationary troops were comprised of young, talented men. In all but an instant, all of Shadowlord's trusted comrades were annihilated. All that happened right outside the city walls? It's a truth that Glean royal family kept from the outside world to this day. They announced their unconditional surrender right after that, didn't they? That's right, but that wasn't the end of Shadowlord's efforts. After the surrender, Shadowlord proposed that the families of his fallen comrades be indemnified. The royal family promptly refused. Shortly after, Shadowlord was baptized and founded the Hieroglyph Knights in Glea. That explains his Glea complex. I feel terrible for him. But it's not enough reason to roll over and just let him get his revenge. I agree, nothing good can come out of this. I hear you. So, what's it gonna be, Adol? Let's find out the truth behind the prison. Probably not the only one who thinks there's something fishy about that place. And I'm curious to know what Dad's up to. But it's clear that Shadowlord has something to do with what's going on inside the prison. And I just know that Carla and Felix are being held in the restricted sector. Just you wait, I'm gonna have his head on a platter. Then it's settled. It's great that you're all pumped up and all, but the restricted sector's on high alert now. Your gifts might not be all it takes to get you through unscathed. It was only a matter of time before something was done about all these break-ins. If only there was a way to get inside without being noticed at all. Restricted sector. Wasn't there an old aqueduct there? Was there? Check out the big brain on the kid. I think I remember it too. Judging by the direction, it's probably drawn water from Seal Canyon. Seal Canyon. It's just northeast of the city, right about here. And that's our new front door. It appears as though there is a barrier preventing access to that passage. Figures. Guess that's another barrier we're gonna have to dispel first. Ready to go whenever you are, Adol. Careful out there. There's Hieroglyph Knights at every corner of the city. And new quests are now available on the bulletin board. Looks like things are turning more for the hopeful now. At least the music is. Alright. I'm actually going to save here and take a break and then come back later on and continue the chapter. Save it there. And yeah, our goal is simply to level up our skills, get some money, equip our party, see what everybody in the Dandelion has to say, and then clear out some of these areas. Open up this area down here. Get to 200 and open up another area. And do these side quests. Looks like we got a bunch. That'll be fun. But all right, I'll be back later on tonight.